Let me out, good sir. So, are you excited to see your truck?
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
It's been like 3 or 4 months.
No, it's been 6 months.
6 months, half a year.
We took the front end off of it November 17th. I looked on Instagram at the post I made.
So we're here, we're back at Brandon Auto Body and Paint, and we're about to see Tommy's truck for the first time in 6 months. Here we go.
Do I do the honors?
Had it locked up.
Holy sh! Oh my god.
It's incredible.
You sure you didn't buy a whole new truck?
No, trust me. That is amazing. Window
We just
fells?
cleaned them up on that other set of doors you had. They
Oh,
look brand
okay,
new.
good.
Yeah.
Because the original ones that
We put
were
all
on
the
here were
nice stuff
crap.
in these doors, like the door latches are real. We took everything that was really clean and
Those other doors were off a truck that got totaled. It had 100 miles on it.
Oh, really? Wow.
It didn't even have that. The freaking plastic was still on the door panels.
It's too nice
there's
to
the
race.
record. I saved all that for you.
You even put a rear view mirror in it?
Oh, yeah, it broke off, so I glued that back on for you.
Yeah, Mom broke it.
Oh. I mean,
Having flashbacks from hitting the brake pedal and it going to the floor and be like, oh shit. That was a scary day. That was the last time I drove it,
Yeah,
pretty much.
that was the last day you drove it when the brakes went out. Well, we better get this thing loaded up so Corey can get back home.
So here it is, back in the good old SRC garage. Got a lot of work to do, huh?
Yep. I can't wait.
Good thing you're off school.
Right? Shit, I already graduated pretty much.
Thank you, coronavirus.
And then there was two. Alright guys, it's Friday. The S-10 is at the exhaust shop getting some modifications done to it. We got Tommy's truck back in the shop. We got the engine back today. We're going to start getting all the parts in order to put this thing back together, and hopefully in a short amount of time we'll be driving that thing down the road. It's going to take a lot of work. It doesn't even have brake lines on it. We need to swap the rear end. We've got all kinds of stuff to do. Probably going to have to get a drive shaft, put transmission in, put the engine in, get it running, swap the fuel tank over. all kinds of stuff. So we've got a lot to do, and we're going to try and get most of it done before the S-10 comes back, so we have room in the garage. Now we're going to head to Jegs and get all the rest of the parts that we need to start putting this engine back together. We're going to slap the short block together.
Bob, slap it.
Yeah, we're going to slap it in. Slap it in. Just
slap it.
Throw the pistons in there, and
it's like 5-minute job.
Yep. Just slap it together. But
I hate it when people say that.
We're going to gently put all the parts back in the engine.
Jesus.
At a slow rate of speed.
Let's go get something to eat. I wouldn't lie to you.
The parts, the price, the pros advice. You get the whole package.
Look at that thing. You got a third eye growing right there.
All right, so it looks like a whole bunch of stuff here. So just give me a few minutes and I'll bring it out to you.
Okay, we're in the black 55 out front.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
I'll be out there.
Watch this.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
Watch. Watch.
I see a driver's license.
What's happening?
This thing is badass.
It's old school.
It's old school.
Badass. Well, that's what makes it so cool. All right, man.
Thanks, brother.
It's a cool piece. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thanks,
Doing
Terry.
all right, Billy?
Yeah, man.
Y'all
How you
quiet,
doing?
man.
I'm just quiet.
Hey.
Alright, you see this rear main seal, this blue. You see how this side's flat and this side has a lip.
Yeah.
See that lip right there, my thumbnail's in? That lip always goes towards the oil, always goes towards the oil. You can put those in backwards and screw them up. Later tomorrow I'll come out and start putting the pistons and rods in it. Once we get the pistons and rods in, then we can put the oil pump on and Hopefully none of the rod bolts hit the oil pan rail. We'll find out tomorrow.
That'd be interesting.
If they do, it's got to come back apart. But nothing you can do about it.
Can't
These
remember.
rods are made for a stock block. They were in a stock block before, and some of the rod bolts are actually clearance to fit the pan rail of a stock block, which was clearance, but this block is supposedly clearance for up to a 4-inch stroke crank, but we'll see.
If not, we'll just get out the old grinder, you know?
Yep. Yeah!
Slap her together.
And we're back. Day 2 of engine assembly.
So this is the passenger side, right? This is the passenger side bank. These are the even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. Your pistons and connecting rods are laying over here and they're numbered so that we don't end up with, like this is number 6. Bob's already had the piston rings filed. The rings are already on. Just double check to make sure. See, it says top on the ring. That means up. The rings are beveled, so they have to be installed with the dot up, or if it'll say top, it'll have a marking on the rings to show up. Take the piston, drop it down in the compressor like that. Okay. And the skirt slips out the bottom. See how that skirt's hanging out the bottom? So you set that piston in there, just like that. Now you want to make sure your rod journal for number 6 is all the way to the bottom, so it's out of the way. This is the rod journal you're going down on, right? So you just want to take the piston. Make sure the compressor is flush against the block. Put in the hammer, knock it in there. It should go right in. You should be able to just tap it very gently. Now you see the piston is all the way down in the bore, so it's out of the sleeve. That's all there is to it. Now what you do is you come down here, tap the piston down, need to put some oil. This side of the rod cap is flush, smooth, okay. And this side of the rod cap has a bevel. Alright, that bevel is to fit the radius of your rod journal right here. So the radius side of the connecting rod cap always goes towards the radius of the rod journal. Okay, and the flat sides run together. The 2 rods on the same journal. The flat sides run together, and the bevel side runs against the rod journal. Just like that.
So Tommy, what's your most fond memory of having the blue truck and driving it around?
I picked up Mason once. We went for a drive, and he was making fun of me because I put it to the deck and it was like, "Buh," and it didn't even move. It was funny.
Miss Mason. For sure.
So, we got a new timing cover, but apparently it didn't come with timing cover bolts. Luckily, we have old small block Chevrolets laying around in the weeds that we can pull some timing cover bolts out of. That's it. So if you guys are ever wondering why we're so stingy on like going to an LS or changing platforms, because we have parts everywhere for these things. Getting there. It's getting real close. Got to pick up some parts tomorrow. We left some parts at the body shop. The wiring harness, fuel tank. We're going to pick up a fuel tank. And we'll get back to work tomorrow. It's going to wrap it up for tonight. Appreciate you guys watching. You got any final thoughts, Tig?
Just any name recommendations, and appreciate you guys watching. That's about it.
I'm about to go home and edit this video and probably stay up until 5 a.m. So, but we got a badass small block sitting here. We're gonna pill it. We're gonna pill it until we kill it.
If the footage is lacking on this video, you know why, because I wasn't videoing. Billy, most of the time.
We're gonna see. Thing looks really good.
Can you believe that's my motor, dude?
What is this? What is that? Where'd that come from?